2-6, ma'am. 2-6, ma'am. Red 4, ma'am.
Welcome back to Louisville Now. Now you're a little bit familiar with the Lesley Prather Camp, which with me now is Sergeant Ashby Green. And what did folks just see there with the camp?
So that was our form of roll call. So that's when our campers sound off their color assignments. So instead of saying their name, they're saying yellow 8 or whatever their color assignment is.
So what is the purpose of this Lesley Prather Camp? Obviously, first of all, there's a name there that obviously is significant, but there's also a mission with the camp, right?
Correct, yes. So Lesley Prather Empowerment Camp was built in honor of Lesley Prather, who was a dear friend and colleague to all of us at Louisville Fire, who tragically lost her life with her daughter and 2 others in a car accident in 2020. So we immediately built Lesley Prather Empowerment Camp in her honor, and the intent is to introduce girls to the fire service. So all the different pieces and the work that happens at the fire department, not only firefighting, but arson investigation. So they get to experience it in an environment where it's all women leaders cheering them on, and it's a really inclusive, safe space for them to try new things.
We obviously have some female leaders with us now.
Yes.
So introduce the folks you brought with us. Yes.
So with me, I have 2 of our older campers. So they've been with us for 4 years now. So this is Cora and Destin. And then Annabelle just finished her first year at Lesley Prather Empowerment Camp a couple weeks ago.
All right, so I'm curious, Cora, Destin, if you would, tell us what you've learned at the camp. How many years have you come, and why is it important for folks to know about?
So this is our 4th year at camp, and we got to learn so many different things, from a variety of empowering each other to doing search and rescue and thermal cameras. We got to learn so much about one another and what it is to be a strong female, as well as what is included in the fire service, what it means to be a firefighter.
As she said, this is also my 4th year. We learned a lot of new things. We learned the basics of firefighting. We learned how to put pumps together, just work with hydrants. Like, we learned the basics of when you're out in the fire. And I would say one thing I learned was confidence. That was a big thing for me, and empowering each other was really great.
So Louisville Now is about education. So you're going to tell us about that. Tell us about that sign that you have there.
So we drew out a map for if there was ever a house fire. It's a plan, like an escape plan, and we have a little map of our room, or my room, and we would go to the nearest tree just to get away and be safe of it. And everyone did this, and this will help us know what we're going to do if it happens, and how to get out and how to be safe during it.
I bet Mom and Dad are really proud of you. Right? Yes. And I would also think, hey, if there's a kitchen fire, because of your training and what you've learned at the Lesley Prather Camp, you're the go-to. You're the one that can help us in our home, right?
Yes.
All right.
We learned all how to take care of that too.
I love hearing that. So if you would, Sergeant, tell me a little bit about, so these females who come into this, what kind of girl, what kind of woman is attracted to this camp? Because it seems to me they probably aspire to be firefighters, one, and they're probably pretty courageous women, right?
Well, that is the common thread. They are definitely all courageous, but we have a very diverse group in all capacities. So there is no one, model of a girl that comes to us. It's anyone who is curious about challenging themselves. So you mentioned, do they want to be firefighters when they grow up? Some of them have discovered a desire to become a firefighter, but some of them don't want to, and that's fine with us. We're just really happy to be in their life story and equip them with the skills that will help them succeed in whatever they choose to do. So it's really wonderful to see them grow into blossoming firefighters, but it's really wonderful to see them growing into possibly surgeons or educators.
Yeah, because I would think not only the courage you talked about, but the leadership skills, that translates in any occupation, right?
Absolutely. We encourage them to first, of course, lead themselves. So learn these self-efficacy skills. And then if they're comfortable, when they are comfortable, we give them the opportunity to lead others. So the last couple of years, that's actually what Destin and Cora did. They returned in an assistant leadership position. But this year they communicated that they wanted to instead advance their firefighter training. So we cultivated those areas deeper this summer.
So if there's a young woman who is watching now and they're thinking, hey, I would like to be a part of this Lesley Prather camp, what would you ladies tell them? What would you say are the advantages of, or what you have learned, or anything?
I say do it. Of course, I say do it. I mean, you get to learn so many things. It pushes you out of your comfort zone. I got pushed, and of course, I mean, I don't necessarily want to be a firefighter, but I gained so much confidence throughout the entire camp, and I met so many new people who have given me so many different opportunities. So I just say do it.
I say do it as well. I say go for it. You build a sisterhood that you don't get anywhere else, and I feel like even though Cora doesn't want to be a firefighter, I know that I do, but the basics of knowing what to do in a fire is really important.
All right.
Yes, go for it. You will love it. It's so much fun. We learned so many good things like fire safety. We met so many new people, and it was an amazing experience. It gives you so much confidence, and it's good to have.
And Sergeant Green, I've got to tell you, not just for the kiddos, as an adult, I look around here and I'm inspired. This is a really cool place to learn because you see so many interesting things. The history is interesting. But tell me a little bit more about these. What is this all about?
Yes, so we build in pieces of Lesley throughout camp because we are wanting to share her wonderful energy. She was an incredible colleague, incredible mother, an incredible firefighter. She was just incredible at everything. So when Lesley was a recruit at Louisville Fire Department, her color assignment was Purple 6. And we have since retired that color assignment, and we also built it into the heart of our logo. So if you look at the girls' shirts, the very center is in fact a Purple 6. But when they come to camp, they are given a jersey that has a color and a number, and that is their color assignment. So for the rest of their time with us, if you ask anyone, what's your color assignment, they'll proudly tell you, I'm teal 7, ma'am, we're white 7. And so that's how we do roll call every morning, is by lining up and they're shouting their color assignment with intention and purpose. And it's also a way that we stay organized and we keep that span of control. And we have 5 girls assigned to 1 female leader, and they're in a color group. So 1 female leader will have a group of 5 girls in yellow jerseys, and another will have pink jerseys. So it's how we organize them for accountability and safety, but they also carry that color assignment with intention and pride.
I have to tell you, ladies and Sergeant, of course, thank you so much, because you've inspired me to want to get involved with the camp. So for the young ladies out there who say, I want to be a part of the Lesley Prather camp, how do they do that? They go online? How's the application process work?
Yes, so we open an application process in the spring. I do want to mention that camp is free. It's 4 days long. It includes meals and uniforms. It's a really incredible experience. So you can follow the fire department on any of our social medias and we will post about it. But the camp itself is actually sponsored by the Lesley and Ryan Prather Foundation. So if you go to lrpfd.org and join the mailing list, then you will be notified when we open for applications.
All right. Got to tell you, ladies, you're on fire. You are absolutely great. Oh, that's probably Sergeant wrong.
In a
Green,
good
thank you
way.
so
I
much.
mean,
Ladies, thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much. Again, we're at the Louisville Fire Museum. Again, we're at the Louisville Fire Museum for the Louisville Fire Department, and this is something you really should see. If you have a young one, male or female, who is interested in this industry, in this profession, then come to the Louisville Fire Museum and definitely check them out online, the Louisville Fire Department. Thank you for joining us on Louisville Now. We'll see you next time.